How you doing, guys? Welcome to another episode. I have here a 2007 Honda CRV door panel. This is the driver's side. I didn't record the removal of the panel. I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure there is tons of videos on YouTube. I'm gonna go through it just to show you how easy it is. If you see here, with the flat head, I removed this cover. In here you're gonna find a Phillips screw. On the door handle I found another Phillips right there. This part right here, it was the most difficult because it was flat. It doesn't have anything to pry the little plastic out. It doesn't have a little cutout. So it took me a little while to find this one, but with a knife I was able to remove the plastic because this is really flat. It's like it's nothing in there, but you can see the cover, but it's just, it doesn't have something to tell me there is a screw behind it. I removed that one. On the door handle right here, it has two screws. You have to remove the little tab too. Once you remove it, you're gonna see two Phillips screws right there. The rest is just to pry around to remove it. And link is gonna be in the description for all my tools that I use to remove panels. So this is the one that I use only. Once I did all that, I just push the clips on this side. If you can see right here, I push the clips down, and then I was able to remove the door handle because it has two cables for the door to open. So I had to remove that part. If you flip it, on this side it's gonna have a clip. This is gonna be a connector for the whole controls. You have to press it and pry it out. I was able to remove that. But like I said, I didn't film this because the owner of the car, he was there. I don't like to do that when the customer wants to learn and they ask too many questions. That's why I didn't record that. Now, the reason why I removed this is because they tried to replace this part. If you can see, this part is pretty much gone. The customer already buy the part. I just gonna try to peel off this leather of vinyl. I think it's vinyl. I'm gonna try to remove this, and the cushion is gonna stay there because it's gonna be easier to just remove this part, the vinyl, and leave the cushion and put the new one in top. You have to remove the door handle. It has few screws on the back. Right here I'm gonna remove these screws. I'm gonna remove these screws right here, and then I have few screws to remove. I think I removed all the screws. Brackets out. Now the other bracket for the door handle. You have to just pull this one, the door handle. It's almost out. The only thing that it was hiding, it was one screw right here under this cushion, one screw right here. The rest is clips that you have to push and try to pry everything out. Be careful, make sure that you look for all the screws. You don't want to miss any. And be careful scratching the plastics, because this thing, you have to find a way. But it's almost out. I removed all the screws, so it's just a matter of pry this thing out. I think I found a way. Let's see. It's 1, 2. There you go. So it was those 3, 1, 2, and 3. And I don't think you have to remove the small ones, because as soon as you remove those 3 on this side, and I think it was one motor right here. It came out. It's a lot of screws that we have to remove. Yeah, we have to remove these two right here too. It's for this little panel. Okay, this out. So this is the piece for the driver, and this is for the passenger. The passenger is really good. He told me he's gonna wait on it, but I just brought both pieces just to make sure that I got the right one. And if we line up the piece, yep, this is the piece. So now we have to do a cutout in here and a cutout in here. That's where the control is gonna go. It's not gonna be really difficult, but the only part that is gonna look, if I don't do it right, it's gonna be this corner. I have to make sure that I do it right, fold it right, make sure that I don't have any wrinkles. And the color is not, I don't think it's different, it's the same color, so they did order the right one. Let me peel this off and start working on it. If you can see, we almost remove everything. I've been removing the stitching right here, so it's gonna take me a little while to remove all that. And the adhesive is the one that I use for my armrest for my Honda Accord. It's gonna be the same adhesive. The cushion is still there because if we remove it, it's gonna be really difficult to get it back like the original one. So I'm just gonna put glue to seal it the way it was before. Spray some glue all over inside. Once I have all that glue in it, I'm gonna seal this one first, the cushion part. Then I'm gonna turn it around and spray my adhesive throughout the whole part. Put the new one on. Make sure that everything sticks on it and do my cutout. So I already put glue everywhere. I put everything together on this side. I need to put more glue just to make sure that everything stays in place. Do my cutout. But if you can see, this thing is coming along really good. There is different ways to do it, I know. You can use whatever glue you think is gonna work best. In my case, I used this one this time, but this episode is not sponsored. And this one is really good. I decided to use that one instead of the other one. And we're almost done here. I already did my cutout in here. Fold it around just like the padding. This material is thicker than the other one, so just work it around. Once you put it on, all the clips, they're gonna hold everything in place. But if you put the glue the right way, it's gonna stay there. Make sure that you have your stitching really straight. I should cut a little bit more inside, but the original came almost like that. The only concern I have is this one because it was already like that. It was too bulky with a lot of stuff in there right in the corner. I'm gonna try to work it out, put it inside. But besides that, I'm almost done. I just gotta fix this part right here. Make sure that it stays flat, but once we put the control, you won't be able to see the seams right here. Besides that, I think we're done. And it looks really good. I hope the customer like it. Control is in place. And we're done. We just gotta put it back on door panel. Now I gotta go and put the screws here, here, here. I gotta put the bracket and the door handle. This one that is hiding, that one too, those right there. It's a bunch of screws that you have to put back on, but let me just work this corner because I have a lot of stuff in here and it's kind of hard for me to push. Once I start putting the screws, I know it's gonna line up. This part you just have to push it, push in, make sure it sits properly. Once it's in place, grab this bracket, goes right here. I just put few screws just to start the part, and I have the other bracket in place. Okay guys, everything is back in place, all the screws are in place. If you can see, we completed. It looks really good, a lot better than before. I'm not saying that I'm an expert on this, but it's not science either. Take your time finding all the screws where they go. Everything is in place. Make sure that you line everything correctly and you should be okay with it. So that's the way to fix the armrest on this CRV. I hope you like this episode guys. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'm gonna be happy to help. Thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to subscribe and see you on the next one. Peace.